What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the 2026 Atlanta Pro prejudging. Currently, we have the figure girls on stage. You can see one screen capture there. Hopefully, you can see that all good on your screen right now. I tripped out for a little bit there because I'm just watching myself play back to make sure that's working properly, and it had my screen completely reversed. I was like, oh no. But then it fixed back. So we are good. I'm checking in on your comments. I know I'm late to this one, but you can head over to the Desktop Bodybuilding Instagram page and see why I was late. But come back very, very soon after, because you'll see a good story on there. If you can share that, repost it, it's some good news. And shout out to the Atlanta Pro and everyone involved, whether it's the IFBB, the Atlanta Pro, and what they've done to keep a man out of this contest. If you know what I'm talking about, you will know. So check that one out. But one of the open competitors is out of the show. So I just got a funny message there from Dylan from Project Bodybuilding, who I just tagged him that when I shared that around. So anyway, I may as well tell you guys, but Ray Short is out of the show. He was actually done for, and I don't want to speak out of hand. I don't want to say exactly what it is, just in case I get this wrong. Indecency with a child by contact that was 15 years old. So we don't need that in our sport of bodybuilding. Gets enough hate. But anyway, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm going to get to some of your comments. And do I have a poll up for this one? I don't know if I do. So the only natural thing to do is start a poll on who you guys think will win this contest. So who will win the Atlanta Pro and therefore qualify for Mr. Olympia? Because really, everyone that's competing here needs that qualification. I don't think anyone's doing this that's qualified for Olympia. So who will win the Atlanta Pro? Currently, we're at the figure. All the figure girls have done their individuals, and now they're about to do the comparison. So I'll get a couple of screenshots of the first call out and whatnot, but we'll focus a bit on the men going between some of these women's divisions as well. So who will win the Atlanta Pro? Who do you guys have? We'll put down James Hollingshead, Regan Grimes. We'll go through some of those updates as well. I'm just going to get a couple of screenshots of the figure first call out. Just give me 1 second. Charles Griffen. There is a pay-per-view as well. Go check out the pay-per-view if you want to get it. It's only like 29 bucks or something, so it's not too bad this weekend. So you can check that out. You can see all the action. It's going to be a fun one. And I will be getting to your comments as well very, very soon, guys. Joe Palacios. And we'll pull up all the updates, the day of the show updates and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. It is early morning there in Atlanta still. So, well, actually, is it early morning? Yeah, it is. It's mid-morning, I guess. So let's start that poll. Get your votes in on the poll. Where's the actual show? Ooh. The lighting on the stream is a little bit rough to see what's going on. I hope they can fix it and turn down the exposure a bit. They're just switching some of these girls around. One of the girls in the middle actually doesn't have her number showing. So yeah, just watching the figure, first call out. Oh yeah, one of these women has like a crazy figure shape. The girl you're seeing on the screen right here, she looks like she's like third, fourth, at least by where she's being placed in that first call out. So she's around that mark right now, but they're still moving the girls around. So hope they zoom into the middle four girls because the screen is so much better. So I think what we're going to see for the open men is when it's zoomed out and we've got like 5, 6 plus guys or girls in the call out, it's hard to see. When it zooms in, it's oh my God. I can't even believe how much better. Okay, I'm going to show you a screen capture of the next one. Let me go like this. I didn't think about that when I did the individual, so let me remove that, move this over a little bit. That is your the 4 girls in the middle of the first call out for the figure currently. You got 22 and 11. Look at 11's quads, how they pop off there, like a different sort of look. And then from the back, we'll just get the 2 screenshots of this division. Both the girls in the middle are butchering their back pose, especially the one, number 22. And then you got the girl on the far left in that photo. Low-key a sleeper in this lineup. She opens up her back like crazy. So there's only really 3 poses. You got the quarter turns, so how you look from the side, and then how you look from the front and back. It's just quarter turns. It's all it is. Milos should love this division, honestly. So look at these girls from the back in the middle. That's not just a bad screen capture. That's how they were both holding them. They need to seriously work on that back pose, because that could hold them back, because that's how they should be holding it. The girl there on the left. This is a zoomed in photo, by the way. This is not the quality of a stream. If I can zoom back out. Nah, doesn't want to let me. But you can see, number 22 probably has the sort of winning physique there, I'd say. I love number 11's physique there in the middle, but the quads are great. I really love the look of both their quads, to be honest, but just the way she holds a pose. I think the 11 needs to work on opposing more than anything, I'd say. But yeah. Anyway, let me get to your chats, because you guys have been patient. I appreciate it. I need to show you guys some love. You guys could be completely, could not be hearing you guys at all, and I just wouldn't even know. I mean, I could be not even live anymore. Actual flashbang grenade lighting. It is bright lighting, you got to say. Or the thing is, you don't even know unless you're there, because it could just be they've got, the exposure way too high, or the ISO on the cameras, or I mean, there's a balance there, because you can't make it too light, because then the girls will go really dark. I mean, you can't make it too dark, because then the girls will go really dark compared to the background. So, but I think they need to turn it down a little bit, because I think it's a little crazy. But let's see what you guys are saying. Stuart Love, looking forward to Xavier's analysis and prejudging. I'm sure you guys are going to grill me for being late. Should be a good competition. Yeah, agreed. Looking forward to his hairstyle. How is it? Let me know how it is. Where's my head? It's not bad. It's not bad. I went out for dinner tonight, so went to the gym, had a shower there, went for dinner in the city. It's a good time. See how he added 12 minutes. That's how long it takes for the last finishing touches of the hair. Yeah, that's it. Host needs to look good for his audience. You guys are funny. I have my favourites. Like to hear who Xavier thinks are the favourites. Favourites for this show, Stuart? Sorry, I'm getting to this comment so late. I mean, the favourites for this show, to me, the 2 big favourites is James Hollingshead and Regan Grimes. I think they have to be the 2 favourites. Joe Palacios, I'd say, is sort of that 3rd favourite for me, and then Charles Griffen. Charles Griffen is a sleeper. He's one that can definitely get it done, but I don't know if he will. I came from the future. It's Regan winning. Well, could be Regan winning. Regan is the guy who's a real, structurally, you forget about Regan. Honestly, it's James or Regan, I feel like. Then Joe, yeah, it's the good thing is it's exciting. Any 4 of those guys could win it, maybe, but small percentage chance someone else does. So, Lewis Breed, Patrick Moore. And I made a point in my preview, Patrick Moore has made more money than anyone competing in this lineup by far this year. Winning $75K at that Arnold Classic UK for his 3rd place. So it's quite crazy that Patrick Moore got like 3rd place there, and then he's like 3rd place. He's got 3rd place at the Arnold UK, wins $75K, and then he's in smaller shows getting like 7th place. I bet he's glad that he got that 3rd place and looked his best at the Arnold UK. It's going to be tough. A lot of muscle will be on stage for sure. If Regan hits his peak, it's a done deal. 100%. I think if Regan peaks here, structurally, James can't hang with him. And the thing that James is going to struggle with is Regan's size from the back. That is going to be something that James might struggle with. Donald Pump. Okay, I just got a text on the desktop bodybuilding app that the reason Xavier is being delayed is he ran out of hairspray. But yeah, if you haven't checked my video on IG, check that out when you get a chance, when we have a little break in the action. But come back here. I don't want to send people away from here right now, but so that will hurt me. But at some stage, have a look over at Instagram and repost, do all that good stuff with that one, because that story deserves to be highlighted. It was highlighted by a few people, Lee Priest and the likes, and it got the attention it deserved. It got the attention it needed. Whether that was, from what I heard, I think they were just waiting so they could legally kick him out and make sure with lawyers and all that sort of stuff, from what I've heard from my sources. Anonymous sources. But it's only good news. It's only good news. Ray Short is out. He might be Ray Short on options to compete. I don't know, that's a horrible joke. Fuck. Terrible. Yeah, and lots of comments coming through. A lot of positivity towards him being held out of the contest. Okay. When's the live stream? Tuning in from California. What's up, Cali? I'd like to see Regan full churn, baby. Just needs to come in full. The conditioning will be there. When is the open? The open should be, I'm guessing, in like an hour and a half-ish, maybe an hour and 45. But that's a complete guess, because sometimes these run orders have a mind of their own. And sometimes they go quick too. So how far into this one are we? When was it meant to start? It was meant to start like 50 minutes ago, but didn't start quite on time. So we'll see after the next division how long this will take. We've got tonight, this morning rather, we've got the figure. Oh, we've only got 4 divisions actually. It should be much quicker. So don't go anywhere. We've only got 4 divisions. We've got the fitness. What? It says we've got fitness, men's physique. Oh, no, there's 5 divisions. Women's bodybuilding, bikini, and men's bodybuilding. Hold up. It says fitness. Oh, no, it's got fitness, figure, men's physique. Sorry, it's laid out. It's not one line per division. So it's fitness, figure, men's physique. So we might have gone through fitness already and I just missed it. Apologies to fitness. Figure, men's physique, women's bodybuilding, bikini, men's bodybuilding. I'll check the lineup numbers on those ones as well. I'm still catching up to your comments, so let me get back to the comments. What's everyone saying? I'll go to the most recent one. Mike Cox, what's up, big Mike Cox? What's up, Xavier and Donald Pump? What's up, my man? Hope you are doing well. Love from beautiful country of India. My girlfriend, I don't know what you think about Nepali. People from Nepal, but my girlfriend is Nepalese. And we had Nepalese food tonight, and I had it hot, and not even white boy hot. And then it was quite funny. The lady, I'll make myself big for this. Just check who we've got on stage now. We're not down to the last call out or anything yet. So we had... I'll just leave it like that for now. But because it was actually my girlfriend's sister's and her partner's restaurant, and when she said, oh, not sort of like white boy hot or whatever she said in Nepali, the other girl goes, like, you sure about that? Like, When is open? I'm guessing open is about, I think we're nearly through 2 divisions. I think, anyway. So that means we would be... So if we're nearly through 2, I don't know exactly what time it started. If we're talking 25 minutes a division, and we're nearly through 2, just say we allow... An hour would be, I suppose, the longest per 2 divisions. So that'd be 1, 2, 1, 1.5. So our division should be like 1.5 hours maximum, I reckon, because there's only 3 more divisions then open, and we've gone through nearly 2. So you can see it looks like that's for your top 2 in the figure. The only problem is their back poses were Not on point. Not on point. I'll show you this as well. You see there, I'll zoom in on the two ladies in the middle. Just, that was how they were holding them, unfortunately. So that's the thing they need to work on, because this girl over here, hitting it well, you know, opening the lats properly. And that girl there, doing it well too. So it's a big factor in it, you know. Because these poses, you can't hold yourself like that. And like that just needs a lot of work, those shots. And it, you know, they probably hit it perfectly in the gym looking in the mirror, but maybe they need to face away from a mirror. Oh, they were just going through it. I should have, unfortunately, I missed it. Those top girls actually are on stage now. Oh, they're getting to face the rear again. Not even getting them to get the quarter turns now. So let's see if they can hit this properly. Let's see if they can hit this rear. Oh, hitting it better. One of them is hitting it better. I think that would be the deciding factor for me. And I think, honestly, the front is sort of right there as well. So you'll see when I show you this one. Oh, actually, now the other girl's starting to hit it a little bit better too. Okay, so let me show you the difference. So this is what we did have in terms of the pose, and they were held in this pose too. So you can see the girl on the left there. You'll see how she changes it, because she was held there. That one there. Now I'll show you. Look how much better that's looking for her now already. So much better. This one's actually a little bit better, but she needs to just relax those shoulders down for sure. Looks like a slight bend in the spine from this girl here, like the way she's angled. Like, can you see what I mean? Like, it's like she's like... I thought it was just a photo before, but you can definitely see it. Shout out. Let's have a look. Oh, so when men's physique's coming up now, it's going, the men's physique division displays athleticism. The judges are looking for, like, looking for aesthetics with stage presence. Something aesthetics and stage presence. Saying, interesting. I've never heard that. I mean, it looks like a cool stage. Men's physique athletes wear board shorts, focusing on with a something focus on the upper body. Confidence and style define men's physique division. This is over the PA system. So we've got music, and then it's stopping, and it's going, saying a few things about the division. So for people going to watch their first show, it's great. I just don't know how many people go to pro shows as their first show, but maybe they do. I don't know. It's in America, so there's a lot more of them than Australia or anywhere like that. So men's physique is walking on the stage as we speak. If you do want to see the other girls in that call out there as well, you can purchase for live stream, of course. I'll just scan over. You can see there. You can see there. That's your top 4, by the looks of it, in the figure division. You can purchase the pay-per-view. The link is in the description below. So just got the groups of the men's physique guys out on stage right now. Let me get to your guys' comments. My first show I ever attended was the 89 Arnold. Damn. Mike, and I don't want to make you feel old, but that was just before I was born. Just a little bit. I was born August 29, 89. But yeah, my first show was like the Tasmanian... what was it? It was the... No, my first show was actually the NABBA Nationals, which is held in Tasmania, Australia. My second one was the state show, which was actually more motivating for me. The Tasmanian IFBB state show, which is like IFBB NPC. And yeah, that was like a thrill for me. Like, I don't know if many people go to those shows now and stuff, like on an amateur level. Oh, we're live again, Jack Todd. Don't worry about that. What's up, Lucas, my man? My first show was LVS. Okay. EVLS. Bling, bling. These big groups with the camera that's back, it's not good. It's that washed out look. Like, you think maybe what's on screen now is a little washed out. You have no clue about the full lineups when they're zoomed right out. It's crazy. Rational Muscle. I've got a surprise for you. You said, hey, Xavier, are they going to let that offender compete? I think some states have laws that protect someone's right to earn a living, but Georgia isn't one of them. So they should boot him. We have great freaking news. Ray Short. I just have to be careful about what I say as well, being on YouTube, just in case you slander too hard. You say technically the wrong thing, they can get you in trouble. But Ray Short, who had, because this is official, who was in the Open Pro lineup for this Atlanta Pro, he was charged with an offence of indecency with a child by contact, and the victim age was 15. Goob, you two exposed this and did a great job, and now he is out of the show. And look, honestly, they may have been kicking him out of the show anyway. I did have a source on that one, a reliable source that will remain anonymous. And shout out to him. He knows who he is. We are live again. What's up, Todd? BT Dusty. Oh, super chat. Thank you, my man. He says, I think I got Derek winning this one, talking about Derek Lunsford. It's an ongoing joke on the Project Bodybuilding channel with Dillian Hodgson, as I call him, because he likes to call me Xavier Willis instead of Xavier Wills. But yeah, basically like the IFBB love Derek. That's sort of a joke, and he wins everything no matter what. John Livia from Seriousness and Silliness, my man. I just tagged you in something, John. I don't know if you saw that. But we have some good news, and I saw you had Goob on as well. That was a freaking good one. We have any restrictions on stage footage like Florida, like the Tampa? Look, let me actually check as well, just in case they're like, no, go away. I have reached out to Lender. I've reached out to the Atlanta Pro page. They're posting a lot of stuff, but they might be maybe not checking their DMs. But I've messaged them and asked for permission to show screen captures. Should be all good. They don't have those big crazy messages like they did in the Tampa Pro. I think I've promoted them pretty well. I posted it on my community page. I posted the pay-per-view, that is, the pay-per-view on my community page. My Instagram story, I posted it in the link in the description of this. I posted it. Where else? I did my preview. I mentioned it and posted the link there as well. So I think I've done my fair share of promoting to show a couple of screen captures at the bare minimum. Like, come on. Xavier, you have really old people in the chat. Some of them say you were born at the age... They were born at the age of 80. Not quite. Born in the 80s. I know it sounds foreign, but I was born in the 80s. Fuck, man. Uncle John is in. Oh, you shared it. Thank you, John. Much appreciated, my man. Show men's physique. I'm just going to show some of the individuals and then a couple of the first and last call out. Just a couple. So we don't have it at that. Oh, skip to live. How far behind am I? Oh, 10 seconds. So we've got our first competitor coming out for his individual. I will try to highlight the really good competitors maybe individually, but yeah, I'll show that in just a moment. Might just pull up one screen capture of one of these guys. Maybe the first guy that comes out. He's on stage now. Born in 69. The summer of 69? Let me know if it's the summer of 69, because that would be the way to be born. Can we see a pic of who the goober that got DQ'd? All right, I'll show you. I'll show you Ray Short. I mean, dude had a pretty decent physique as well, especially being a bit older. You can have a good physique, but you can be an absolute ass. Let me send this. So, let me send that to myself. Oh, I've got to. I'll turn on my Bluetooth. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect my audio, but... Alright, I'm just sending myself that picture. Good, that's done. Let me turn that Bluetooth off so it doesn't connect to my headphones. Good, boom. Alright, I'll pull up this picture of Ray Short, who was banned from competing, as far as I understand. Let me go. New Finder window. Downloads. Okay, I'll pull up this picture of Ray Short. Who is out of this contest. So this here is Ray Short. Wait, let me make him a little bigger. This is Ray Short. Image courtesy of NPC News Online. JM Mannion. He is banned from competing in the Open today. He was the final competitor on the list. He was banned due to having indecency with a child by contact, a 15-year-old. So, not someone we want in Texas as well. Statute is the Texas Penal Code. And he got, looks like he had probation and something supervision. So, I think with those people, you chuck them in jail for a good period of time. And, yeah. Oh, Lucas, my man. Thank you. I missed that super chat. Sorry. I don't even know how I missed that. Thank you. Hugs for kids, Xavier. Thanks for content. Thank you, thank you, my man. Hugs for my kids? Just don't be like this guy on the screen right here, you know? This guy. I think I've got one more F-bomb left in my... I think I've said it maybe... Have I dropped an F-bomb yet? I think we maybe should drop an F-bomb for this guy. So fuck Ray Short. Get out of here. We don't want to see you no more. So yeah, moral of the story is Ray Short can suck it. Suck a fat one. Good he got banned, sicko. Agree. Gravy fit. Agree. How long till Open Men? We're on our 3rd division now. So we're on men's physique and we've got 5 total. So we're in our 3rd division and it's 107. So going pretty good. Going pretty good. Yeah, but 15 is gross when you're 31. And it's still 15 is a child. Yeah, 15 is an effing child. Yeah, if you have a 15-year-old daughter, you know that that is a child. So, hey, is he banned from competing and needs money? I will hire him as a babysitter. Jesus. If she was 16, would it be legal? Not sure how the US works. I'm from India. Some places I think are 17, some are 18, maybe some are 16, which 16 is not cool. 15 is a child, agreed. Okay, this guy on stage looks pretty good right now. As the first competitor out on stage, and then this guy's just on stage, looked pretty damn good. I feel like men's physique, they need to add something else to the posing or something like. Thomas Coots coming out. The guy on stage now is pretty damn impressive. A lot of these guys are like bodybuilders in reality now. When you look at them, like if I was on a bodybuilding stage, you go, oh yeah, this guy's got a huge back. Oh god, we got fighting in the chat. But yeah, I agree, 15 is a child. Like 15 is effed up. This guy, his back doesn't look ultra shredded, but geez, that's a big back. That is like, that's an open pro bodybuilding size back. Like, put him into a back double bicep, and you can't tell me that's not like a huge back. He was shredded from the front too. They have bodybuilding upper bodies, but seem to be allergic to calf training. Yeah, what's with... A lot of them do have very small calves. Although I can't really talk. My calves have some muscle on them, actually. They have a nice little shape. They're not big, but... A lot of them actually have, like, muscular legs, but they're a bit thinner, and I feel like that's what mine are like. Mine are muscular and shredded, but thinner legs, unfortunately. I want to believe that my legs won't look thin like some of these guys, but I feel like they will be reasonably, but I want to make a comeback though. Try to like have a goal of turning pro or something, which is just like freaking everyone. Boring, but let's go Regan Bruno Valentino 69. These guys have better backs than most open bodybuilders. I've got to tell you, it is impressive how good the backs are in men's physique. And I think the reason is that you've got two poses. You've got half the amount the figure has. You've got front and back and then this little presentation you do. But you're basically judged off your front relaxed and your rear relaxed, which I think is just ridiculous. Like the guy on stage now. You just hit a back pose. Looked freaking great. Huge lats. And when he moves as well, he's got like hanging lats. I'll show you. All right, let's move on. Is this a... All right. It's just loading up. Look at that. When this guy's moving, those upper lats were like hanging. It's amazing how many more guys would be in like this. Like a lot of these guys would be like, oh, these guys are in great shape. Like, wow, there's so many more of them now in the world because of this. Javier, what you think of my back, lad? I can't blow you up big enough to see you. I'd have to go to your channel. Those legs are pitiful though. I can't tell. I can't tell exactly. They might have been alrightish, you know. But yeah, generally the legs don't add up. But the problem is, I don't know if I agreed with them bringing in a weight cap for the men's physique, just because it does encourage small legs. The guy on stage now has huge legs. And from the back, legs can sometimes look small when they're not. I don't like these like skin tight men's physique shorts either. I don't know. I think the skin tight ones look sort of funny. Corey Morris is coming out now. He's one of the big dogs in the men's physique. But look at this guy. That guy has the skin tight. I don't know if I like the skin tight. Corey Morris is on stage now. He's got a great physique, one of the popular guys in men's physique. Tiny waist. He looks to be in great condition here too. I have a feeling this could be a winner. At least from what we're seeing so far. Could hit his back pose like a little bit better with his elbows around a little bit more, I think, but... Oh, he is peeled. Corey Morris is very shredded here. Let me show you Corey Morris. Look at that waist. That is impressive as hell. There's so many open dudes that have effed up backs and have melted their lower lats. Like Rami Urs is the new one that comes to mind. I don't know if he's melted his lower lats or something, but I think that, like, you got more chance of, I suppose, having something... What's been said here? Just looking at some of these comments on this post I did about Ray Short being out. Seen some photos of Charles Griffen. I'll pull those up soon for you guys. Joe says he's coming to fight. And Joe wants this one for sure. RX Muscle. Okay, just saving some videos and whatnot so I can show you guys. Oh, Nihat K looking crazy. Just going through a few things, just trying to get the best content for you guys. Oh, Todd coming in clutch. BT Dusty, my man, thank you so much. Much appreciated with the super chat. He says, I don't like the skin-tight men's physique shorts. I'd prefer they were wearing a thong instead. Xavier Wills. Baron. Yeah, I know, right? Those white shorts are dangerous as hell too. I don't know if they're completely white or if it's the exposure on this video. Imagine just like, you know, having an upset gut or something. White shorts is crazy. I actually competed with a guy once. He had white shorts on. And he goes, oh, does my tan look all right? His tan looked like crap, whoever did it at the contest. Which is actually the people who do it at all the shows, I think, anyway, but I won't name them. But he had a big streak of brown down the back of his white shorts that the tan person obviously just, their glove hit it or something, and it just looked like the dude just... He asked if his tan was okay, and I was competing against him, and what was I going to say? He was about to walk on stage, and I said, yeah. I don't know. Kurt Warner says, nothing worse than going to a show and having to sit through men's and classic physique. Have I ever competed? Travis Dioni asked. Yes, I've competed probably like 20 shows, I reckon. I nearly got that men's physique pro card in Australia. You got to win the overall Arnold Classic Australia as it was then. So there's like 2 pro cards given away a year in all of Australia. So I nearly nabbed me one of them. And then I had life go a little crazy for a bit. But I do want to come back. What did you stream yesterday? I streamed a preview of this show. Preview and predictions for this one. And I'll actually let you guys know my predictions, actually. Why not? Drop your top 10 predictions in the comments. And sorry I am missing some comments, but I am trying to get to them. If you do want your comment highlighted and mentioned, drop a super chat if you definitely want that. Do you still train and eat like a bodybuilder, Xavier? Yeah, especially lately. I've gained... I put a suit jacket on the other day on a podcast, and it was not fitting like I thought. So finally starting to come back to some sort of respectability with the physique. Some sort. Sitting through men's physique isn't as bad as Fit Model. Mike, are the classes huge for Fit Model already? I'm intrigued in that, because some girls will drop down from bikini and they're giving away bucket loads of Fit Model Pro cards. So, are your abs still good after your hernia surgery? So my last hernia surgery was like, I've had 2. I had an umbilical one years ago, and then I've competed since, and it was good. The only issue I had is they put the meshing in, which I don't like, which is like a circular one on under my belly button. So if I lift my arms up like that and stretch out, you can actually see the circle when I was shredded. And I was told you wouldn't, so I was pissed about that. And then when I did the other hernia, which was like in my groin, basically looked like I had like a growth coming out, trying to overtake my penis or something. So that's too much. But that one, and it doesn't really, it sort of affected my lower abs. Like it seemed like I lost a lot of the muscle just down the very, very bottom, like waistband down sort of thing. But that's coming back now, some leg raises and whatnot. Thank you, Ambry, so much. Thanks for what you do. Thank you for what you do. Much appreciated. A super chat is not necessary, but it is very much appreciated. Fit Metal in Tampa was mind-numbing, Mike Cox says, yeah. I mean, it's great for getting people into it, but it should be something where that's sort of like always first, you know? Fit Metal's always sort of first. Not just to get it out of the way, because that sounds bad, but some people don't want to sit through it. Realm Pod, what's up, bro? What is up? Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, JTel. Tan's not bad, but the shit streak down the shorts isn't a good look. I mean, honestly, the tan was horrendous too. I was like, what's happening? It's like, it was a last minute one, then just like on his back to fix it up, and it was just like streaky. I'm like, ugh. What is up, Leo Meyerhofer? Cheers, brother. This is my new account. People go over follow the Overcome podcast. Switched over to Overcome. What's up, man? Kevlar. Was it Kevlar mesh? To be honest, I don't even know what mesh I had put inside my body. But yeah, I heard you... After I had it put in, they said they're not recommending the mesh anymore. I'm like, oh, sick. Some people were having issues with it or something, so... It's not something you can just go in there and take out when it's melded to all your tissue in there as well. I think that would mess up my abs. We need more updates on Ray Short. You can check out the Desktop Bodybuilding Instagram page and let me show you why. Because I put up a reel. He'd been charged with indecency with a child by contact, and that child was... Let me go back. Ray Short, welcome to the show. Or should I say, Ray, you're not welcome to the show, because I have on reliable sources that you are not competing in the 2026 Atlanta Pro. John Dorsey, this man here, aka Goob, exposed this man, Ray Short, because he was scheduled and on the competitors list for the 2026 Atlanta Pro, even though he'd been charged with indecency with a child by contact, and that child was 15 years old. So I want to say shout out to Jake Wood, the people at Wings of Strength, and Linda Murray, and the whole IFBB for not letting this man back on an open pro stage. And shout out Goob, we love you. Ray Short, welcome to the show. Oh, I just got a message in. Sorry, guys, just got a message. Should I say, Ray, you're not welcome to the show because... Some people tell me something, some people tell me other things on this Ray Short thing, but He's not in the show. That is the end of the story anyway. So what are you guys saying? So we've got the men's physique, I believe, first call out on stage now. Copping strays now. Copping strays over my post. Alright, so first call out is on stage. Well, one guy has he's got a crazy pinch in his back, but there's an insanely developed back. The live video, you can order the pay-per-view. The link is in the description below. Let me go to the... So that's your first call out. The guys in the middle right now. They're moving some guys around and whatnot, but you can see Corey Morris is second on the right there. And that guy I showed the back of before, he's on the left. The guy second on the left, he's just pinching his left side of his back. So I don't know if that's a tear or if that's just him pinching it. I think it's just him pinching it. He's got a great front pose too. So he and Corey Morris are the two guys in the middle right now. Okay, so we've got second call out coming out now. I just got that one of the first call out. I'll get one of the last call out from the front so you guys can see how these guys look from the front and compare them. So you have a bit of an opinion on that one. What's the Gorilla Tape thing? All them guys... Oh, the Gorilla Tape thing. It's where they taped... That guy taped his midsection down, right? Like, and it was under his shorts. Any updates tied to these guys? What I will do is I will bring up some updates very, very soon from some of these guys that are competing. Might just wait till after the men's physique call-outs and then we'll bring up some updates. I don't know what will be on next. It should be after men's physique. So we've had, I think we've had fitness. I'm not 100% sure on fitness. We've had figure. Men's physique now. We've got women's bodybuilding and bikini. So I'm guessing the bikini individuals will be big. Women's bodybuilding will probably be small. So we're getting much, much closer to the open men now. That is for sure. What's my cycle? I don't have a cycle. Is Atlanta Pro being picky about video like... Is Atlanta Pro being picky like video like Tampa Pro? No, they're actually allowing people with their phones here. Novel idea, but they're allowing that at this show, which is great. So... What happened to my stream here? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Oh no. Stream is fine. So you guys can hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. That should be good. Let me just double check this is back. Go live. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Looks like we're back. Make sure I can hear myself. Okay, good. I don't know if you guys could hear me the whole time or if that stopped or what, but my internet looked like it fully disconnected, so I don't know what exactly happened there, but fingers crossed we are good to go for a while here. Still got men's physique callouts on stage now. I've gone to the live. We're live, right, on this one? Yeah, we're live. Good. All has been restored. That's so weird. It says I wasn't gone. Yeah, we are so back, Lucas. We are so back. Okay, Xavier, we need to get you on a cycle in Australia. That will be creatine, testosterone, plus Dr. TRT. Yeah, Dr. TRT is actually becoming a bit more of a thing here in Australia now. Like, they have some clinics and stuff. Whether they're fully legal, I don't know. I assume they're fully legal. They have doctors and all that sort of stuff, so... JTEL says at this point these a-holes are purposely making the backdrops like sheet. Why, I don't know, but it's too often now to not be on purpose. Got a load wheel for a second, never lost your stream. That is so weird. I've connected to my phone's internet, so let's hope that stays loyal. Seeing an update here from Prob of Nick Walker. RX Muscle are posting up some video of the contest, so... Beyond the Stage TV putting up some video here of Corey Morris. I'll pull that up as well. Shout out to them. Black backdrops should be mandatory at prejudging. Yeah, I mean, I would love that. How's your progress, Xavier, back at the gym? Men's Physique Pro card in Aussie land is doable. Yeah, I'd love to do it, man. Once life settles just a little bit more, I would love to do that. Not in a position to do it right now, but I would love to come back and try to do that. Just, you know, just tick off something and then... Calves should really count. I think calves in men's physique should definitely count. Is open after men's physique? Unfortunately not. We've got... what have we got? We have women's bodybuilding and bikini, I believe, before open. But women's bodybuilding, let me check the competitors list. It shouldn't be too big. It really, really shouldn't. My stream was just freezing for a second there, for some reason. It was glitching. I don't know if that's my computer or if that's like... Next division is women's bodybuilding, so they're coming out now. So there's only a maximum of one more division now after this before men's open. And it's probably bikini. Okay, women's bodybuilding will be a big one. This is obviously the Linda Murray Atlanta Pro Super Show. So that's obviously where Linda Murray comes from in the women's classes. So what we might do is bring up some of the show footage and things we're seeing on socials. I want to make sure I don't actually accidentally even put up the stream for a second. So let me just... Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, let me just pull up this. That Ronnie Coleman Photoshop is brutal. Like, you don't need to Photoshop Ronnie, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get off that. Let's go to see Corey Morris coming out. He has to be one of the favourites. I think Corey Morris will most likely win this men's physique contest. Shout out to Beyond the Stage TV. Good back there. Like, that back on Corey Morris looks phenomenal. Look at the abs. Like I was mentioning before, the conditioning's really good. Waist is tiny. There's the top 4 guys that are being compared for the men's physique title. I can't see anyone beating Corey Morris here, to be honest. Oh, that one's courtesy of RX Muscle. Bit of Nick Walker. That was just posted 20 hours ago. Thought it was posted a bit ago. There's the stage there at the Atlanta Pro. Nihat Kaya. Great. Nicole Zenobia Graham. She's posing her back pose like she looks phenomenal, but her back pose was just not hitting in the figure. And you got some Joe Palacios, who we're going to see coming up very, very soon. Women's bodybuilding on stage now. Raina, who won last week, you'll see her on the right in the image that I pull up soon. She's in this lineup again as well. She looks really good. Good balance of the muscularity, femininity, and all that. But some good girls in that lineup. You see Raina there on the right. All right. Let me pull this up. Men's bodybuilding. Trying to find the women's bodybuilding competitor list. There we go. So Nina Ampafol, she's on stage now. She looks really good too. Yeah, this girl's good. Good stage presentation. Mela Ash is coming out now. She's a famous one in the division. I think a lot of these women would have like a lot of allegiance as well to Linda Murray, being like obviously one of the greats. Yeah, she looks great, the girl on stage there. But isn't it funny like how close this is to women's physique, really? When you talk about muscularity. Like really, it's not that much, it's not that far apart from women's physique nowadays. Seeing what a few people are saying there on IG. So when the bikini individuals are on, because that will take probably a while. Let me see how many competitors there are. There's only 3 in the fitness. That's why fitness went by so quick and I didn't see it. It's only about 11 or so in women's bodybuilding. The figure had quite a few. Bikini has about the same amount as figure. So we're looking at about 20 odd for bikini, I'd say. So while they've got the individuals on, we'll have a look at some of these competitors. That's Mela Ash, that you can see on the screen there. That is on screen now. Let me find where the women's bodybuilding is. I've seen this girl before, though. Also, guys, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell button because I'm probably going to be going live tomorrow as well for this because you've got Classic Physique and 212. Probably. We'll see. See how you guys like this one. See how many views we can get. Might not be worth it. We'll see. Roshana Boswell. That's right. Then we had Patty Hansen out. Now we have Chihara Nakajima. Let's see what Chihara Nakajima looks like. She looks good. She's like a pocket rocket, you know. I don't think she'll be a factor here just in terms of muscularity and size because it is still women's bodybuilding. It's not women's physique, but she looks good. Sheena Oleg coming out now. Oh, she's got a really good physique. Oh, what did I just do? I clicked on something and it just went to Charles Griffen. I don't even know how I just did that. I don't even know what the image this is. How did I do this? Where is this image coming from? Oh, it's like, okay. It's way back in my screenshots. There we go. That was crazy. So yeah, you can see this girl on stage here. I think I just saw she had crazy shredded glutes. I don't think I can go back on the stream. I probably can, but I don't want to risk it. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, she has very conditioned glutes, yeah. Let me go to live. The girl on the screen there, yeah, her glutes are in. We now have Alida Opre from Hungary. Alida Opre is pretty crazy. Crazy quads. Oh, crazy front lat spread. This girl's a contender. I'll show you in a second. Oh, yeah. Makes you realize there's levels here. From the side, not as impressive. Is Olida Opre. I will get to your comments soon as well, guys. Gabriela Pina de la Vega. Very good conditioning. Won't have the shape to get it done. But the girl on the screen right now definitely can. In Alida Opre is on the screen right there. You can see front lat spread's outrageous. Also, I want to mention there is a pay-per-view, so if you do want to tune into that, the link is in the description below. The Men's Open have not been on yet, so if you want to get it, the time to get it is now for sure. Now let me get to your comments. Why can I not find where the comments are? There they are. Okay, what are you guys saying? Lucas is in there. Whoa, all the comments coming through thick and fast. Oh, they're loading as I'm opening it. Oh my god. I missed a lot of comments. They're still just like... Hello everyone. Mark here from Mark's Max Muscle. We have Forrest Smith on here as well. Appreciate you guys being in the chat as well. I don't know why so many people are not posing in the middle of the stage. It's on the cross, you know. A lot of them stop just before it. What's up, Forrest Smith? It's too late to get into the comments now. You're almost on Ron Harris level of delay. Yeah, I'm trying to get into some of the old one. Who you got for the win in the Open? Raina is on stage right now. She looks really good. The first time I saw Raina was in a video with Kenny KO, and it was a natty or not. I don't know why I remember that. Yeah, she's come so far since then too. Like a few years back. Or was that like 3 years ago or something? Okay, so all the women have been on stage now, so now they're going to the comparisons, and then we'll have, I'm guessing, the bikini up next, and then the Open. We could see the Open and then the bikini, so don't go anywhere, but I doubt it. We've had that curveball at a few shows, but it's not a common thing to happen at all. Just reading through some of the comments there. It's weird. It's like there's something on the camera all of a sudden. Maybe it's the music shaking it. But it's like it's blurring the heads of some of these. Might have been the shaking of the camera. Or they have something. It's like they have something turned on. It's like they have an effect turned on the camera where it blurs the. It's meant to blur the background, but it's like it's blurring the competitors a little bit at times. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening all of a sudden. Oh, my stream just froze. Oh no, we're good. We are so good. There's Raina from the back. So Rain is being compared for the win right now. Yeah, it's like randomly blurring some competitors. It's like they have some effect on to blur the sides of the background. It's not working 100% all the time. Like one competitor is fully blurred right now. This is weird. I hope this doesn't happen to be open. I went to screenshot it, but then they all went clear. So it's like they have some filter on the camera. Very strange behavior. See if it does it again. It's actually a pretty good women's bodybuilding lineup, I will say. Let me get to the poll and what you guys are saying. If you haven't voted in the poll, vote in the poll now. Hopefully my phone's internet is holding up well enough. Concerns me a little bit, but it won't, but fingers crossed. I think it's actually updating one of my apps at the moment on Adobe. So I'm trying to exit that right now, but why does that keep happening? Anyway. I think I'm going to stop that. Okay. So the two women in the middle right now, it's Raina, this girl on the screen right now. So you can see her, and also this woman for the win. I have a feeling it might be this woman, and her name is... Let me pull this up. Where did I put that competitors list? There it is. Okay, so that woman is Alida Opre. That's Alida Opre. And it's Raina Temizcan. Raina Temizcan is here. And they're swapping these two girls in the middle. I would personally have it the way I'm seeing it now, just because it's bodybuilding. So I think conditioning and everything is a little bit more impressive on this woman. Just that front lat spread is ridiculous. I'd have to go pose for pose, but... Ooh, side chest. I have to give side chest to Raina. Front double bicep, so it's 2-1 right now. Front double bicep would go to Alida. Side tricep. You know what? That might be Raina too, to be honest. Yeah, that's Raina too. So it's 2-2. It's 2-2. So 2-2 with the women. Back double's actually pretty close. I might go Alida. Okay, Alita definitely wins the rear lat spread from what I can see. I mean, it's quite zoomed out, but back double bicep was close, so it's either 3-3 or 4-2. The posing of the transitions from Rain is really, really good. I need to see that ab pose zoomed in, to be honest. It's a little bit too far out. They could crop this screen a little bit more. They could have a closer view. They don't hit it most muscular, I guess, so. Yeah, it's close. I would narrowly have. Oops, not her. I'd have a leader, and then I'd have Rain a second, but, I mean, it could go either way. Some good girls in that second call out, too. And the first. It's a pretty balanced lineup, I've got to say, overall, for the women's bodybuilding. And soon we'll bring up some updates of the open men. Might have to have a toilet break in just a moment, guys. Oh my god, that's why my thing's going slow. I'm literally playing my own thing in the background. My god. Okay, let me get some comments. I did say before. Let's see. Okay, so vote in the poll. 690 votes. We have 53% going with James Hollingshead for the win, 35% Regan Grimes, only 2% for Charles Griffen, and 10% for Joe Palacios. And you know what? That's sort of what I expected. I expected it to be pretty close with some of these other guys. I don't know what's happening with the blurring of some of these competitors with the stream. It's weird. It only happens sometimes, but it's like creating this haze on them. I haven't got a screenshot of it where it's really bad, but so it's not all the time, but I'll show you guys soon when that comes up. So open is coming up. We have how many more classes before open? 1. We've only got bikini come. This is where right near the end we've got, I think, one more call out of the women's bodybuilding. Then it should be bikini, I'm guessing. Then it should be open. I'm not a big on women's bodybuilding, but I think the standard of these women are pretty good. I agree, Donald Pump. It's a pretty good standard of women's bodybuilding. It's actually, I'm really quite enjoying it, watching it. Kiss me or I crush you. Okay. What's the rule on men's physique Olympia qualifications? Okay, so the rule on that, I believe you have to win 2 shows or you have to be somewhere in the points. Okay, we're getting a last call out with just 3 competitors, I think. Competitors. You going to rest up a little bit, Mr. Gents? I wouldn't go anywhere for too long, man. I think it's going to be half an hour. Oh, we've got some good photos of women's bodybuilding. We're going to have at least a couple. And you'll see what I mean about the blurring when it comes up. Not that one. Front lat. Oh, yeah. Raina's sort of getting better. Front lat's getting a bit closer than it was. Conditioning definitely goes to a leader. Oops. Why is that not working? Side chest. Oh, see, that's closer when you look at it close up. So you got on the left, you got a leader, then you got Raina in the middle. The girl on the right, I didn't really pay her much attention. I've got to be honest. I apologize to her. She's about 6 competitors before Raina, so I could look that up, but I don't think that. Yeah. This is a tight one. I just think the slight bit extra conditioning gives it to a leader. You could say Raina has maybe a slightly prettier physique. Yeah, rear lat spread I give to Raina when it's close up. Because neither of them have like shredded glutes. And the girl on the right's actually low-key surprised me a bit. Conditioning's really good. I think she falls into 3rd, but ab pose I'd give to a leader. Rainer was in the middle throughout, though, so that makes me think it might be Rainer. Okay, they're having a 15-minute break, they said. They said something very exciting is happening. Oh. The film... Okay, so having a 15-minute break in the program because they're actually they're shooting a movie there today. So they said a movie's being shot there. So if you can be really like, you know, clap and cheer and all this sort of stuff. So there is a break. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you are, but we'll see. One on the left if I had to pick. Yeah, it's a close one. So yeah, after break we'll have open and bikini. And we've already had, what, 4 divisions? So we've gone through 4. We've got open and bikini left. So open bodybuilding is coming up. So don't go anywhere. The host will be back in a few minutes thing. No, that's not it. Host back in 2 minutes. I need like a 10-minute one. 5-minute one, actually. What's the name of the movie? They didn't say. They didn't say the name of the movie, unfortunately. They didn't say what the movie was about or anything like that. So might have to find that out some stage soon, but will she? Will she? As Max Muscle would say. Okay, let's see if there's any good footage coming through. Okay. All right, we're going to pull up some updates soon, but I will just take that quick break. Head to the loo, as you might call it, toilet, depending where you are, dunny, depending where you are in the world. But yeah, we're going to... yeah, I'm just finding these updates now. I thought I might as well just stay with you while I have a little look at these. Whoa, I just saw the craziest, fattest photo of Giles Tiger Thomas when he's 25 years old. My God. He's a beefcake there, isn't he? Love Giles. Giles is a good dude. Stuff of Lee Priest. Corey versus Ryan. Men's physique. Yeah, this Ryan guy, Ryan Clark, he had that pinched sort of lat through a lot of it, but my God, he was thick. Thick boy. It's funny how it looks different. You see some Instagram video and photos and you can see the difference. So you've got Corey Morris there on the right middle in the white trunks, and then you've got this Ryan, I believe it's Ryan Clark, that's his Instagram anyway. They're second on the middle left, basically. So it's in contention between Ryan and Corey for the win. Who do you guys have? Do you have white trunks or the other guy? I'll see if I've got another. It's not really a great photo of either of them. I didn't get too many. There's Corey Morris. I thought Corey looked phenomenal. He's a little bit more slight, but I don't mind that in men's physique, to be honest. Oh, we've got 6,999 viewers that have tuned in here so far. So Linda talked about the movie on Ron Harris podcast. Oh, Ambry, tell me if you posted. What is it about? Do you know what? I didn't listen to that one of Ron Harris. I listened to a little bit, but then just the sound, like there was some sound issues which killed it. So that was brutal. So they do have a 15-minute break in progress right now. What I'm going to do is take a quick little break. I'm going to put up the host will be back in 2 minute sign. It'll be about 5, maybe 6 or so. And, JTEL, it's the shitter from the toilet. I'm going to have to take a little toilet break, get a drink, quickly get some food. I'll try to be as quick as humanly possible. I might come back and talk to you guys while I'm eating and just mute myself between bites or something. I don't know if... what are you saying, Mark? I think you're responding to people in the comments, aren't you? I don't know if Giles had the best, maybe second to Ron Harris. The best what? Giles is the best. Giles and Ron are solid dudes. 100% they are. Ron's a really nice guy. Super nice guy. As is Giles as well. I really like Giles. Oh, Mike Cox said that. Mike actually does the Meathead podcast with Ron weekly on Ron Harris's channel, so everyone check out that as well. Blunt break, blaze up, fellas. You know what, Mike? That is not an awful idea. There is I might have that little 5, 6, 7 minute break maybe now, you know? All right, I'm going to take that quick little break, guys. I'll pop something else up on the screen while I'm gone. Let me put up on the screen. I'm going to put the schedule up on the screen. Let me move Corey Morris over so it's not looking ridiculous. There we go. These guys can see the schedule. And just if you're wondering for that full schedule, because you can't really see all that, let me move. Let's swap sides here. As messy as that looks. There we go. Let's swap sides there. Doing it on the fly so you can see the schedule there. For tonight, for this morning, this is obviously Atlanta time, local time, so yeah. What's Lucas saying? Mike is a solid dude as well. Of course Mike's a solid dude. Mike Cox seems like a good dude. Mark from Mark's Max Muscle says, me and Dylan are arch rivals. I like it. Holly says, yeah, I really like Giles. He's funny. Him and Lee Priest together. Oh, my God. Yeah, Lee just... I was going to say he rails him. He rides him? No, what's the word to say? He gives him some shit in a good way, in a very Australian way. Dylan, the star of Project Bodybuilding. Yeah, Lucas was asking. All right. So because we have the Open Men coming up very soon and there is a break, there's an intermission right now, we are going to take a short little break. I'm going to pop the back in 2 minutes host thing, but just be aware that it's going to be might be about 6 minutes, 7 minutes maybe. Got to heat up some naan, some garlic naan that I had from a restaurant tonight, and some curry. I might start sweating. You might get the curry sweats on this one. So anyway, I will be back in just a momento. 2 minutes, but not really 2 minutes, really more minutes than that. So, but I'll be as quick as I can, guys. Host back in 2 minutes. Boom, shakalaka. Reefer break, says Paul. Well, you never know. I do have a script, so we'll see. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. What is up, desktopers? We are back. We are so back. But the contest is not back yet. It is still on. Oh, they just said welcome back. Good timing. Good timing. We are so back. If you can like the stream, because we lost a few viewers along the way there. Bikini is coming on stage now. So the next division now is open. The next division is open. Now, I do have some video to download. Hopefully, it doesn't affect the stream at all. If there's a little bit of lag for a second, it's okay, because we're going to come back. Oh, what's up? Marcus, Mr. Nolympia. My man. Let's see how long it takes for Xavier to realize he's muted. I'm not muted anymore, am I, Donald Pump? Okay, Xavier is back. Be on your best behavior. What debauchery has been going on in the comments here? Can you hurry up already, Xavier? Give us men's open. If I could hurry it up the contest, I would for you. Still 52% of you have James Hollingshead winning this one. Regan Grimes, 35%, 3% for Charles Griffen. A little more love now. Nearly 1,000 votes and 10% saying Joe Palacios. I don't know why I think that every time. That goes into my head every time I hear or say Palacios. Women's bikinis on stage now. I don't know why. It looks like there's a bit of smudge on the screen. I'll show you guys. It's like some of the competitors on one side, they've got like an auto blur function, but it's like it works on part of the lens. You'll see it when I pop it up on the screen. That's Corey Morris that you're seeing on the screen right there as well, by the way. What do you guys say in the comments? What's good, man? Glad to see you supporting the cause, Xavier. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you supporting the cause and joining in. Thank you, Mike Cox. Much appreciated. Dan Philippex in here. A whole bunch of y'all. And yes, I said y'all. It's not in my normal vernacular. Oh, here... Who brought this guy in? Dylan from Project Bodybuilding, everyone. So yeah, as you can see. Oh wait, let me readjust my screen there a little bit. Let me get that. Wait, which bit do I want to do? Okay. Let me move this over. Put a little background in there. Okay, I don't even know where I put that background I was going to use. But anyhow, as you can see here, for some reason, let me go a little bigger. There we go. For some reason, part of the camera is doing this. So we can have these girls. But I don't know, is she just in the bad light? I don't know. This side of the stage has the bad lighting, so creates a complete blur over the competitors. These girls are about that good lighting. But I just don't get how that... And it's happening not just in that part of the stage either. It's like it switches. It's like an auto blur, because like you see the background in those spots. It's blurred the background in just this one sort of spot, and you'll see it sort of try to go around the competitor or something. But... it's a weird one. I don't know why that's happening. But when it's zoomed in, it looks good. Relatively good. Oh, God. We're going to get Dylan debating some people in the comments. Dylan, I don't know if you saw the one of the posters that got posted. It was Ronnie Coleman photoshopped, though, with Linda Murray on there. I mean, it's just someone who made the picture, but still. So yeah, we have the lineups of women on stage now. You know what? These are just for first lot of comparisons. It's not telling us anything. Why don't we go to some updates from the open men? Because the open class is up next. I'm going to put this small into the corner. Oh, look, I'm revealing the internet in the background. So I'll just keep that up there. As a... I wish it was a little thinner, but... yeah, let's have a little open up next sign to put up. But anyway, from that, let's open up. So there is the latest from Joe Palacios. You'll be leaving nothing up to chance the very moment you become undeniable. So Joe is trying to become undeniable here. Will he become undeniable in this contest? That looks really good. Like, I think Joe more conditioned, if he can keep a certain level of fullness. The guy's huge. And I think the days of people saying, oh, just come in as shredded as possible, they're sort of out the window, because when guys do nowadays come in just as shredded as possible, you know, we saw it with Samson at last year's Olympia. Different guys can do that, and some guys can't. Some guys can just push down, and they don't have that sort of risk of losing muscles, especially like older guys that have had that muscle on their physique for a while, like Kamalo Gagni. I feel like he can just keep doing cardio until he gets ultra peeled with the density and doesn't lose that pop, but some guys are just more prone to losing that pop, even if they have a huge amount of muscle. So it'll be interesting to see if Joe is one of those guys. Like, if he can pull it down in a week or two and get a lot harder and not lose sort of a level of the muscle pushing against the skin. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Oh, Anton is crazy. Let me update this. Masa Akbarame. I think that's what they said on the competitors list. By the MC. This is the men's physique. I should have downloaded these videos actually, so it was a bit smoother, but... So this is the guy who I think could be second, Ryan Clark, in the men's physique. Video courtesy of Wings of Strength and the Atlanta Pro Show. Check them out on Instagram. Bikini individuals are on stage right now, so yeah, that guy looks good. Ryan Clark looks really, really good. Am I on their page now? Let's go to this. Let's go Wings of Strength, which I believe is owned by Jake Wood. Yeah, this is Corey Morris, one of the favourites for men's physique. One of the top two for sure. In my predictions, I would have him winning this one. Is it Ryan the other guy? I think Ryan's really good, but I just don't think he's as polished as Corey Morris. And they're very different. Corey Morris doesn't have as much muscle as Ryan, but he has an ultra small waist. I mean, if legs matter, you could say Ryan maybe has the advantage there. I'd have to see his legs again, but a small waist, flaring lats, and just no real imperfections. And Ryan was sort of pinching one of his lats while he's doing a lot of the relaxed poses. I don't know if he was in that video I showed before, but for those who saw the photo earlier would notice that on him. This is who I'd have winning the figure. This is Cherish Richardson. Let me get back to the comments for a second. With Dylan being in the chat and can't talk you down, Xavier, now's the time to... what do you say? Now's the time to talk Rami versus Samson. It might be. It might be. Oh, when I get off that page, it actually just goes bit to the... oh, let me open that up again so you can see the video. Not that. Then as soon as I open it again, it starts working. That's inconvenient. It doesn't just play in the background, but oh well. Disappointing. But yeah, I'll let it run through. That is who I think might be your figure winner. It's funny in these videos, they look so much better than they look in the stream as well. So it looks like the lighting actually might be good at the contest, but on the stream it is so blown out. That rear relax was really good. She hit it really awkwardly once in the initial comparisons, but yeah, she fixed it. Yeah, she looks incredible. So whatever we see on the live stream, they look better in person. By the looks of it anyway, by this video. I love this video. It's not like a super edited one. You get to see what's actually happening. Like, I love Gilco, but this one's quite good because you really get to see what's going on. I'm a fan of the quality as well from straight on. Nah, Gilco does a fantastic job. But this one's nice. Nice video. And we should be seeing the open men like this as well, so... Let me see if there's any other ones up. Not as yet, unless they've been posted by... Who do they collab with? Atlanta Pro, I think it was. Yeah, they don't have anything extra. So let's take a look at some of these guys. Let's go like... who's going to look up? James Hollingshead. See if there's anything up from James. Any last minute updates? It's 19 hours ago. I featured this on my preview video, these photos. Fasted update, post-cardio, eyes on the shed with the team. Oh yeah, Zach Fotheringham, his coach, posted this up. Looks pretty good to me. Calves are good too, sort of balances out. That looks pretty detailed to me. Side tricep has become such a good pose of James's. I really like that shot. Let me zoom out. It looks a little better with like full body when you can see everything. It's a nice shot. He looks hard, dense. The only thing with James is he sort of, when he does his back shots, he can pinch his back a little bit. More, not his back shots, just the back double. But yeah, that pose there, like, that looks aesthetic to me. Like, the muscles are round, like, the waist is pulled in pretty nicely. Like, I like that. Lisa Cantlin, I think they said she was from Australia. I should know these bikini competitors. So we have bikini on stage right now. Yeah, sometimes the live stream's just a... Is it my quality that I have coming through? No, 720, that's fine. I hope it improves a little bit, the live stream. Let's just say that. Just because sometimes it's like it's been inconsistent or something. I don't know. Yeah, James came in very, very good. The last three shows really, to be honest. China Pro was probably the best, but it's hard to say under different lighting. Their lighting was quite good at China. I was impressed with that China Pro. Is there any? There's probably, I'd say, the big three. That's a cool image. I like that. See James there on the left. Regan. I don't even get what Regan was doing, but I liked it. I like Regan. It's funny, James has had the really dyed black beard before, and now Regan sort of has the dyed black beard, and then Joe has the sort of... Has Joe dyed his beard? Regan dyed his dark. Goes with the chains of the outfit. I like it. Who you got? That's... Oh. I don't know. I was wondering if James was asking that one, who you got. Like, that'd be interesting to see his poll results from his, like, you know, his Instagram. It'd have to be, like, a fair percentage he'd get. They're Lewis breeds in this one as well. Three Amigos. There you go. You can see the stage there. Oh, that's all we got. What James is saying. I don't know if you can hear this. I don't think you can hear this. I'll tell you if he says anything insightful. Okay. James getting in his meals a couple of hours ago. James posting up what he's listening to. You don't know. There's James right now. He got makeup on for this one. He said he's going to get makeup. He got it. All right. Let's see Charles Griffen, because Charles Griffen, I know, posted up some photos. Currently on stage, if you are just joining, we have the bikini on stage, and the next division is the open men. This is the latest here from Charles. That's a good look. It's clean too. Like I like the purple with the skin tone. That skin quality looks good. Like, that's a thing in bodybuilding too. Like, you can't sort of understate that too much, because skin quality, the way the skin lays over the muscle, that looks good. I don't know. It's going to be a good top four, I tell you. If we get a really good Charles that's pushing these guys, I mean, he can jump ahead of them. Got to like that. Fuad liked it. I got something to say to Fuad. Charles had a lot of energy at that show. But he is good. Like, look at him. Like, it's actually really good. The pec tear is a shame, because it is quite bad. Like, if we're being honest, it is quite a bad pec tear. He can't do shit about that. So, it's like, how hard are we going to be on Charles over that pec tear? Because he does have still some really good shots. I can see why he placed where he placed, because Joe has crazy side and crazy back shots, even though he wasn't at his very best conditioning wise. I can see why that beat Charles, and Charles beat him at finals. So it's like, you know, swings and roundabouts, and they obviously like Charles' energy at finals, and they're probably like, Charles probably got a lot of crowd support. That might have swayed one or two judges to get him that sort of the win at finals. He didn't get the win at the end of the day because Joe had too much of a lead on him at prejudging. But yeah, Charles is looking good. All right, so who else is right up there? Regan Grimes. Let's see if Regan's posted anything sneaky. Okay, so this is the latest from Regan Grimes, at least what we saw yesterday. Final workout in the books. What do we think here? It's really hard to tell. He looks super, super round. Is the conditioning on enough? I mean, he's sort of blown out by the lighting, so... Because I have seen other photos. Apparently, he's considerably up in weight. He did say that. So that's always like... The main question is now, will he be in condition? And if he's significantly up in weight, it is surprising that he looks sort of a little bit smaller than normal here. But I think it's just for photo, to be honest. Like, I mean, when you actually zoom out and look at it, you look at how wide he is with the legs and everything and the calves, considering how tall he is. So we'll get to your comments in a minute, guys. Then I see that, like, he looks pretty damn conditioned there. Especially through the pecs there, but the tricep doesn't get like ultra dry. Like, you get a bit of a detail down the bottom, but as long as he can dry that out just a little bit more, I mean, that's pretty good. He's looking pretty damn good there, I gotta say. And the back shots are always the strong point. Matt is going to be like these shots, like the back double and the back lat especially, they're going to be hard to beat Regan on. He's tall and a big frame dude, but I sort of forget James is sometimes too. Like, James is a tall guy as well. He's like low-key taller than you think. So we have the bikini on stage right now. We have the open coming up. Let me get to your comments right now. What are you guys saying? Hey, 600 or so of you in the chat or in the live stream right now. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining. Okay, I've got to wait for a lot of these chats to load. It's just going because I came back to the page. Someone said Chris Dickerson is known for his elbows. That's the first comment I saw from Paul. Bets that Regan's tan isn't on. James has no abs. Common Regan beats Hom easily. See, I don't know, because the thing is, and if I have missed your comments or whatever, please just like post them again. I'd appreciate that. The thing is, we don't know if Regan's going to be 100% on, and James has improved his abs too. Like, those abs are improved like a lot from his last contest. Like, I think they're sort of generally the midsection's tight enough on James, pulled in enough, that is, but he does like crunch them a lot better now. He used to crunch them and nothing would happen, or half the time would, half the time wouldn't. So I think the feel-good story and the fan favourite would be James, although Regan has like a way bigger following. Because people want to see James do well. Like, you know, especially the guy who's coming second and bringing packages where people say he could win. It's a bit harsh. Regan's allergic to peaking. We've had Regan in these live streams before. So let's be nice to Regan. Who's my all-time favourite bodybuilder? In terms of just all-time favourite bodybuilder as a whole, and just like the biggest person I was a fan of was Jay Cutler. He's my first like favourite bodybuilder. I always wanted him to beat Ronnie because he was the underdog even earlier years, and then I had to see Jay get second a few times. And whoa, what's going on? Why did it? Okay, hopefully I'm still with you guys. I'm hoping I am. Just let me know if I do drop out, because my stream just said like not connected to encoder, so hopefully I'm good. Off topic, but I think Raphael Brandau and Patrick Moore should switch over to classic physique. I think like Raphael is way past the weight. Like, I think that would be, he'd have to really kill himself. He probably wouldn't look near as good. Like, I think it's one of those ones for him. I don't know why this stream looks a little bit I'll go 1080p. See if it improves the quality. So where are we at the open? What? All these comments coming quick. The open, if that was a question, hopefully it was. The open, we've got the women's individuals on now. I'm guessing we're through at least half of them now, if not more. Probably more. So we'll have the half the women walk out for individuals. We're looking at maybe another 7 minutes, I'm guessing. Maybe less. And then we have the call-outs, which we're talking, so probably 15, 20 minutes, I'd say, max. We've got the open. So the open is coming up. The men's open bodybuilding, which a lot of you are here for. I've put it onto 1080p. The quality is not that much noticeably better. So I'm just going to go back to 720p. So anyway, that's Regan Grimes. Who else is up there? Joe Palacios. Palacios? We already saw that one from Joe, didn't we? We already saw that one, so... Gone through a lot of the top guys. Lewis Breed's looking pretty crazy. He does have a little bit of a thing going on with his quad. I think he had some sort of issue with that. I'm not sure, but... Any shots today? Oh, this is from today, I think. 5 hours ago. Okay, here we go. Boys got some colour. First coat of tan last night. Today is the first show of the year. And after everything was thrown at me in the last 12 months, I'm grateful to be able to grace the stage and bring back this look. Yeah, I think he had some sort of a leg infection. His leg got all big. If it's... I hope I'm thinking of the right guy, because that sounds ridiculous if it's not. Just getting a couple of screenshots along the way of some of the bikini competitors that sort of stand out a little bit. The girl on stage now, I don't know her name, but she's probably the standout so far, I reckon. But sometimes these girls are too hard for bikini as well, so we'll see. All right, so this is Lewis Breed. We can zoom in a little bit on Lewis. Whoa, he's only got something just over the sausage there. I didn't realize that. Lewis, at least draw on the underwear, please. But, yeah, Lewis looks good here. Like, you look at the shoulders, like, he might have something that some of these other guys don't have in terms of just that. He's got separation. He's got striations. He's very, very hard. Don't rule out Lewis Breed, because under those lights, and Lewis doesn't look like he's sharpened this photo or anything like that. And if he has, it's pretty minimal. Looks very, very good. I think he'll be as hard as nails. And if he fills out a bit more on top of this and gets a little bit rounder, that'll be dangerous. Mark my words, that could be dangerous. Do I think he'll beat that top four? No, but this is a good freaking show. They're just doing the first call-outs now. So it's actually quicker than I thought. So open should be much closer. They're doing the first call-out now on the bikini. Oh my God, this screen blur's come up again in the middle. Oh, it's gone away now. This screen blur is like an issue. It's a huge first call-out. I'll wait for him to sort some of the girls out, and then I'll bring that back up on the screen. That's where you can purchase the live pay-per-view. The link is in the description below if you do want to purchase that as well. I'm just waiting for them to do. They've got them standing at the back for so long because they've got to look at so many girls because I think there's about 8 in this first call out. Just looking at the changes they're making to this call out. Yeah, one of the girls I thought looked like phenomenal. I think she's probably just too hard and too muscular. But yeah, now I'm looking at it. Like, I get it. And I definitely didn't catch all these competitors too, so. They're definitely going for the leaner. I don't know if the leaner look, but they definitely don't want too muscular. Like some of the girls that I thought might win like a year ago, they may be like, I think penalizing them just a little bit for being like maybe too muscular or too hard. I'll get a screen capture in a second of that first call out when they come back to the front. It's crazy, like they've got them just standing in the back pose at the back of the stage because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 girls on stage. They're all just standing in the back pose. This has been like 30 something seconds. That's crazy how long they made them just stand to the back. Okay, I got one decent screenshot. I don't know why there's this blur on my video. I gotta say it as I see it. We're gonna see a lot of the video coming out very, very quick as well from this show. Okay. We have the open coming up. We're going to get ready for that. I am very much looking forward to this. So that is your top. They're your top girls in bikini for this contest. It's good with that camera, with the camera that it's on right now that I'm watching, which is not the one you're seeing right now. It is flushed out. Oh my god, why am I gassy? Okay, so that's your first call out done. We're going to probably do 1 or 2 more quick call outs, I reckon. And then they should do one more at the end with the top group of girls. They might be like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 girls at the very end. And then we are on to open. Oh my god, this screen blur is crazy right now. And then it just corrects itself. So it's like definitely an effect they've got on the camera. You can see how it's just a little bit blurred. Like it's like, even if I turn it up to 1080p, it's like just the same sort of quality light. Okay, now I can go back to your chat, and I'm sure we're just going to all populate all those chats. If you can like the stream as well, that's greatly appreciated. Also, super chats are amazing. I got them from Lucas, I think, BT Dusty, my man Todd, Ambry Williams, bunch of you guys. How can you guys even read those numbers there? Maybe it's the last photo. See, that's the photo. See how it's got one competitor blurred on the stage right now? What's happening? Like some auto blur feature, like blur the background feature, but it's not working efficiently because the subjects are just too far away anyway. So it thinks the subject is part of the background. Crazy. That's a much better one. That's a different camera. There's two cameras they're using, so. Okay, open is next. Only about 2 more callouts to go, I reckon, and then we have open. This callout also has 1, 2, 3. This has 7, so that's 15. So I don't know if that's the full lineup or not, or if there'll be one more. That might be the full lineup. I should hope. Dan Philippex, my man, it's coming through the super chat. Are implants an unspoken thing all IFBB women do? It's not really unspoken, to be honest. Like, I don't really hear about it now, but I used to be more into the sport as a whole, where it was like there weren't as many divisions, but there still were like women and men's divisions where the women's got a lot more exposure because there were less divisions and you could actually follow it, and you knew the top girls in the, you know, whatever 2-3 divisions or 3 divisions, I guess. But I remember, like, in Australia, they literally do camps for women where it's like they all book the same hospitals to get the implants done, and they all go over and get it done. It's like, because it's so much cheaper, and you can stay at like these like baller sort of hospitals for it. So yeah. The background is on focus instead of the competitors. Yeah, I think that's what's happening there. Yeah, in the photo, the background is crisp, but the competitor is not. That's the problem. You are completely right. Okay, so we have the third call out on stage now. They're going through these girls quick. This is the last call out. They're just moving these girls around a bit. We're about to do this third call out. Then we should probably get one more call out, and then we are on open. So open is coming up thick, fast. Could I say anything else, sus? Probs. All right. Let's see what chaos I've caused on Instagram. Oh, Lewis Breed looks crazy. Let me show you this on IG. Courtesy of Beyond the Stage TV. This one has almost made me rock solid. I shouldn't say that. That's a joke. A joke. Okay, so let's go to... jump on my home page. It should come up. There it is. Okay, let me pull this up for you guys. So here is Lewis Breed. That looks good. Lewis Breed is looking very, very good. Dense as hell. He had a tough year last year. I think he lost his father. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. Well, hopefully I am wrong on that. Anyway, I believe he's in the hospital. Had some issues there. I think his leg was like insanely swollen. I don't know if he got an infection or what happened. Yeah, we're on our last call out of the bikini. Then we have the open men coming up very soon. We had a break before this division too, so it shouldn't be long before we get that coming up. Lewis is good. Give us your predictions. Where's the poll gone? I can't even see the poll on much. This has happened to me before. Where the poll's like disappeared. I can't even put up a new poll either. Can't even close the poll. That's crazy. I want to give a shout out to everyone who's dropped a super chat. So far we've had BT Dusty, which is Todd. We've had Lucas. Huge thank you for that as well. Another one from BT Dusty. We've got Ambry Williams. Thank you so much. And Dan Philippex coming through clutch with those super chats. Much appreciated. Tibet Strong, you are giving Olympia predictions now. You go on Nick, Walker, Andrew, Derek, Sampson. That would be something. What's up with Lewis Breed's pecs? It's like they sit off his chest, right? He's got that bit of a gap in the middle. I think that will become a problem later in his career. I don't have that much of an issue with it now personally, but yeah. Sorry, Kane, I apologise. I'm quite congested. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, Bikini's just finishing. Just let me just mute myself for 1 second. Oh my god, I was muted. Thank you so much, Sensel. I appreciate you. Alright, Open is on stage. We have Lewis Breed in that lineup. We have Charles Griffen. We have our man John Arthur in there. We have, did I say Tim Budasheim? Gianluca Di Lorenzo as well. Lewis Breed looks really good. John Arthur looks really good. Charles Griffen, really good. Tim has to pull that midsection just in a little bit. Just it would go just ways of helping. Lewis Breed is very thick here. Midsection little thick, but he's got a lot of muscle. Desktop Bodybuilding Aceto told that Derek can beat Tampa Nick version on the very day 7 week out of the Olympia. Do you agree on that? Do I think Nick would beat the Derek Olympia version? My opinion, sorry, I got a little confused with that question. But my opinion is that Nick Walker from Tampa would probably beat Derek from the Olympia. Especially the finals version of Derek. Because it was 2 different versions. Lewis Breed is huge. Condition too. I think Charles Griffen will beat like a Lewis Breed though, because Charles Griffen has the small waist. There you go. You guys can see screen capture there. Regan's coming out now. James Hollingshead. Okay. We're going to learn a lot here. Oh, this camera is so flushed out right now. Todd Jewell back on stage for the first time in a long time. Walter Martin looks good there. Oh my god, the lighting on this. They just adjusted the camera. Okay, front double. It's hard to... Oh, okay, they're adjusting the lighting now. Because the lighting, what I was just seeing a second ago, it was impossible. I mean, it's still not good, but... James is a little crunched up on that side, that quarter turn to the side, but he does look to be a little bit more conditioned than Regan. But Regan isn't off by any means, so don't get it. But James is, yeah, mega conditioned. Maybe looking a little bit smaller, but he hasn't lost the pop at least anyway, so... Okay, so we'll have to wait to see the comparisons. I need to see the good guys side by side, but see Lewis Breed there. James has the blur over him there, unfortunately. Okay, Joe's on stage next to Patrick Moore as well. Patrick's looking pretty good. I gotta say, Patrick's looking pretty good. Oh, Patrick's brought it this week. Showing a couple of the screen captures. Patrick is hitting his quarter turn to the side so awkwardly it hurts. And now Joe's blurred. Oh, Justin Rodriguez is back up there too. I'm wondering if Joe's tried to pull it down a little hard this week. He's just not looking as big as I thought he would next to Patrick Moore. Oh, he's hitting the back double now. When he hits those shots, though, yeah. Yeah, Justin Rodriguez is not looking too bad. I thought he would actually look a little bit worse. Regan's looking pretty damn round there, as you guys can see, pretty huge. This is the next call out. You can see Joe there. Patrick. Joe's in the middle. John Rivers is in there too. I'd say James and Joe look a little bit downsized this week. Just a little bit. But I will tell you as well, the other footage looks so different to this stream. It's hard to explain how different. So we're doing the individuals now. I'll just try to take 1 to 2 of each guy. Maybe less. Yeah. They just focused the camera on the competitor. Oh, so the focus is off the background. It is a different ball game now. You'll see the difference. Okay, now it's just turned into a great stream. Such a game changer. I'll just get 2 of Lewis Breed. I'll leave some competitors out. Yeah, Lewis looks pretty damn on. Someone here is predicting Patrick to win, then Justin Rodriguez, then Regan. I don't think so. Yeah, Lewis looks real good on that. He does have a bit of a issue on his quad. I will say Patrick looks pretty damn good this week. Tim Budesheim on stage now. I don't know why this is lagging so much. There's Lewis Breed. You can see now it's focused. It's like different ball game. It's like Tim Budesheim in some areas is like almost there. Like quads are great. Very thick dude. Like I don't mind his physique. Like he does have a thick waist, but there's nothing like egregiously like really off or like messed up body parts or whatever. But yeah, Tim looks good. This is Lewis Breed that you're seeing on the screen right here. Midsection just a little thick. Sort of has the same issue as Tim Budesheim. Yeah, Tim looks, especially on his own, Tim looks really good. In a few poses when he's next to people, especially if they have a small waist, like Patrick Moore or something next to him, it can definitely look like he's got a very big waist in comparison, like just structurally, really. What's up, Even Bodybuilding? The camera was focused on the background, lol, no point judging anything based on those screenshots. It was all blurred and warped, yeah. It was impossible, I agree even. Obviously you guys don't need to be told, but go check out Even's channel. He does some great work over there, bodybuilding news and all that good stuff. What's my mouse doing, man? There's Tim Budesheim. Tim looked good. Like when he hit his like posed more, he just started to look sort of better. I don't know who's going to win this one with how things are going. I need to see these guys individually now. Gianluca Di Lorenzo's just coming out onto the stage. Also, Even, let us know, are you watching the stream? Gianluca Di Lorenzo has a great front lat. He does look like he's holding water, or it's like a slightly thick skin, or maybe it's just a little bit of body fat there. But he sort of does have that hard look, but yeah, just not the detail. I think he needs a little bit more detail. Whether that's conditioning or a combination. Yeah, I think he needs a little bit more body fat gone in some areas, but remember from the front, he looks like quite conditioned. I mean, he's in good condition, but John Arthur Duncan has sort of more of those narrow shoulders, but like he has the definition of like the muscle pushing against the skin. I wonder if he can have anything done about, because when he does his most muscular, even like that shoulder is right in, like pushing in on his chest like crazy. He looks like he has very poor flexibility. Let's see him a back double bicep. He can hit it pretty well. Yeah, he's able to pull back pretty well. I had a client that was an amateur that had no ability to pull back into that back double. Oh, 999 of you live right now. I think he needs some posing adjustments, John Arthur. That's Gianluca Di Lorenzo, by the way. Just giving you a little bit of a delay on there, you know. John Arthur has a great side tricep, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, he's pretty damn good. Yeah, good work for John Arthur. Looks great. Charles Griffen coming out now. Hey, I got something to say to forward. Yeah, Charles Griffen looks good. That pec tear, like, it sucks because it's not something he can just... It's not like he can go fix it now. That's Gianluca... no, sorry. That's John Arthur there on stage. Oh, yeah, Charles looks good. Real good. That's John Arthur. That vacuum, he's one guy that the vacuum really changed his career in bodybuilding. Yeah, Charles looked good. Posed with the same crazy energy. I'm looking forward to the call-outs. I wonder if he gets too fired up. Regan's on stage now. The tan's a little light. Conditioning's pretty good. Sounds bad to say, like, pretty good conditioning for Regan, you know. Side chest, I like the look, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Conditioning from the back is very good. Especially the hamstrings and glutes. Yeah, he looks on from the back. Could he always still be a bit harder? Yeah, but conditioning's pretty damn good. I think the tan is actually hurting him a little bit here. Looks a little light. Rear lat's crazy. Looks like as advertised. Turned his hamstring off at the end a little bit. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He's getting harder as he poses. He's one of these guys, I think he'll come back with a darker tan tonight. I don't know what you guys think. I think that's an improvement on last year's Olympia. Seems like he's gained a little bit. That's Charles Griffen. Martin Hernandez is on stage now. Pretty damn good physique, to be honest. He's not going to be a guy who gets talked about in this lineup, but pretty impressive with the conditioning and everything. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat? Best Regan up to date by far. Yeah, I was conflicted on that one. I'm like, I think it is because when you look at him, so that tan, like he looks sort of like not super crisp here, but I think a lot of that is sort of a tan. And when in movement, like even you would have seen like that there, the conditioning is pretty good there. Like there. I mean, when you really zoom on that, you're like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good from Regan. James is on stage now. It does make, I will say as well, I think the stream does make these guys look a little bit flushed out compared to how they probably look in person. You can see James a lot better here now too. He looks a lot better. Just makes me think though, because in the lineup, Regan looked so big. Like, is Regan just going to be too big here? Like, structurally for these guys. James is very conditioned. Is he slightly less full this week? Condition's great. Hit his rear lat spread very quickly. He's got his abs on too. I think this is the best I've seen James's abs actually. Oh, James looks good. So you couldn't see this with that other camera. Todd Jewell's coming out now. Todd Jewell hasn't been on stage in 14 years. I believe he's involved in a car accident. And look, he's not going to win here or anything like that, but he should definitely do the Masters for sure, if I was him. Yeah, Todd Jewell could definitely be a decent Masters guy. Needs a bit more conditioning in the glutes and back and stuff like that, but there's a screen capture of the shed. There's the shed. Walter Martin coming out on stage as we speak. And Walter Martin looks very good here. He's got a... I've got to say, this is probably his best look to date. Yeah, Walter Martin's looking really good here, actually. I think he's about 50 years of age, too. I think, like Todd Jewell, I think he had some things going on in his career, in his with his health, and I think that caused him issues, and that's why he sort of didn't compete when he's younger, and he's sort of in improvement season at like 50, which is cool to see. Like, it's cool to see a guy like living out his goals as a pro and getting better and better. Like the last few years, I've seen this guy just get better. Yeah, he's looking really good. Shit. This is James Hollingshead here. So he looks really, really good there, but I wonder next to Regan if that will look too slight side by side. But James is definitely shredded. And the midsection, like, look how on his midsection is compared to what it used to be. Like, he used to get hardly any detail out of it. Jack Todd says, desktop bodybuilding, do you screen capture with... or using some... I just use the screen capture thing on the Mac. Finally seeing some abs, James. Ambry says. Yeah, when you see James's back, I just had it up on the screen. There it is there. Someone saying, come on with the sharing on the things. I know it's delayed, but my computer is lagging a little. And I'm giving some respect to the stream. That's the most muscular there for James. What do you think? What do you think? Crohn's lifter, but missing you, Zave, and being here for every show of the season. Had a busy summer. Come for the show coverage. Stay for the impressions. Much love, bro. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much. It's even saying James and Regan are similar size. It was just a bad stream. Yeah, we'll have to see. I feel like Regan will be slightly bigger. Even, I don't know what you're thinking about Patrick Moore here. I think Patrick Moore has improved a lot in 1 week. There's Todd Jewell making his comeback. Patrick Moore has improved a lot. This is Walter Martin here, that you can see. Patrick has improved a lot in a week. Like, yeah, okay. Let me... So I just want to watch Patrick there. Patrick looks really good. It's another one of Walter Martin. The Patrick ones haven't loaded. There's just a second delay on that. Well, more than a second. Like a minute delay on the screenshots coming up. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait a minute. You see Walter Martin on the screen there. Okay, so Joe, my impressions of Joe Palacios. He's looking better as he poses for sure. Or it could just be the stream, like I even said before. Patrick is sharper, yeah. I just noticed Joe hits his side chest on one side, side tricep on the other. He definitely looks better here. I was like, not loving his look in the lineup, but seeing this zoomed in version, it's definitely better. Oh yeah, he looks big on his own, but he's not quite as tall as I thought, like standing in the lineup. You can see Patrick Moore there. This is a good package for him. Even saying first Regan, second James, third Joe. This is before we get to see comparisons too, by the way. I don't disagree. Brooks, 3 a.m. Australia crew checking in. Oh, that's awesome. Whereabouts in Australia are you from, Brooks? You might have told me before, but I've forgotten. Beef. We all love Tim, don't we? Yeah, we love Tim. Of course we do. Joe's not that much sharper. James is on. Regan is at his best ever with that structure, but we'll see when they're compared. Yeah, we'll get a lot better idea when they're compared for sure. Patrick's looking a lot better than I expected to see. Look at this from Patrick. That's one of the best back doubles I've seen Patrick pull. I don't know, man. Justin Rodriguez, the final competitor. I might have to run and get some water. I am dry up in here. I'll get a screen capture of Justin before I go and get that drink of water, which will only take me a second. 1,300 of you in the chat. Justin actually impressed me more than I thought he would, for sure. It's another one of Patrick Moore. Look at the detail on Patrick's abs here. This is definitely harder than last week, right? Or am I tripping? Sorry about the crotchal shot, but I just think that's a much improved Patrick Moore. There's Joe. I just missed his front double. Great shot for Joe, the side chest. Conditioning, I think, has improved a little bit. Crazy side shots on Joe. Great, most muscular too. He's got some real star shots, so. I need some water. Okay, we're going to get the first call out in just a moment. No water necessary. Just looking for something. Apologies, guys. Okay, first call out. Lewis, John Arthur, Regan, James, Patrick Moore, Joseph Palacios. They're doing huge first call outs in this show, which is gonna suck for the stream. So I have to use that zoomed out crappy look. I don't even have everyone on there and it's a bit zoomed out. This isn't everyone. I think there's some people off to the side we can't see. We're doing quarter turns with not sorting these guys out at all yet, so they're waiting for that to occur, I guess. There's Justin Rodriguez. Oh, yes, my girlfriend just brought me water. You're the best, baby. All right. She came in clutch there. She must have woken up in the night, seeing that I was struggling. Oh, we've got that blur thing happening on the screen again. Oh, we're moving Charles out, moving Regan in. Okay. Patrick Moore, like I thought. He is in there. Joe Palacios has been left out of the first call out. Oh, no, he's in there. He's in there. You just couldn't see him on the screen. Okay, so John Arthur got moved out for Joe Palacios. Oh, we're moving Patrick Moore out for Joe Palacios. Not out of a call out, but... Okay, we're moving guys back onto the line. Okay, James is looking better next to Regan than I thought. I was thinking maybe it was Regan first, but... Let's see, front double bicep. Oh my god, the blurred screen thing. I'm going to absolutely cut my... I was going to say something out of hand there. Okay, we've gone to a more zoomed out camera, which is not always ideal because... Okay, we're zooming in a little bit. And you can't tell. You can't tell from this camera. You can't run a production like this. Oh, it's just unbelievable. It's hard to tell what's happening. I'd say James on the side chest by the zoomed out version, or actually probably Joe Palacios. It's just crazy watching this in this quality. Yeah, James is looking way bigger than I thought. Okay. Okay, we got into a more zoomed in camera here. This is a little better. The guys are just very orange though, whatever they've done to the lighting, but... Ooh. I'm leaning James right now. You'll see some screen captures whenever they want to load into my thing. Okay, we're going into the rear lat spread. That's to spread them out a little bit. You know what? I think this could be James's. Even if you're in here. I haven't been looking at the comments for a second. Let us know what you think. I'm intrigued to hear your opinion on that. Ab and thigh. Yeah, you probably have to give that to Regan, I think. Now, I was just focusing solely on the top two there because this looks like it's going to be the battle at the moment. Patrick looking very good off at the side. Charles at times is just losing his midsection a little bit between poses, which I think is hurting him. Charles will not be happy with this call out either. Lewis Breed looking to be in top 4, maybe top 3 contention here. James in that front relaxed does get hurt a little bit, but he's improved a lot with the midsection in general. Okay, so second call out Tim Budesheim, Luca. Walter Martin. Justin Rodriguez gets into the second call out. He should be happy with that. Look at that. That's the blur that happened at the start. Just blurring out the Well, really all the 4 on the right, but that was crazy. I was glad that didn't keep happening, but then this happened. You can't see too much. We had rear double. You can see a bit more there, but James's detail was really popping. Like, Regan obviously had the width on a lot of these poses, but I think structurally Regan, James was just so granite through the lower half there. So you got a bit blurred there in the middle there at the end. So it's like the camera did the blur thing again, but James on point for the win. Yeah, at the moment I'd have James in my lead, but it is hard to tell. I want to see a final call out with like 2 competitors, but this judge doesn't seem to go this way. So we've got it's a female head judge at this show. I actually haven't heard of her before, so she's the head judge of this one. It's not Tyler or Steve like a lot of the shows are. So it's sometimes a little bit different with the call out. So I'll get one screen capture. She's calling out the poses in different orders too. So she's going like side chest, side tricep. Just taking him the second call out a little bit. I'm going to end this poll and ask you guys who you have winning now. End poll. Nearly 1,500 of you in the chat right now. What is up? So based on what you've seen so far and what you're seeing, who do you have winning? James, Hollingshead, Regan Grimes, Joe Palacios, and the other man in there is Lewis Breed. James for the win, says Iron Lion. I think they'll give it to Joe. Daniel Fishing North says it's bodybuilding season is what's up. Probably go Regan. Patrick looks amazing. James. And only 300 likes. Oh, come on, guys. Give it a little thumbs up. You can swipe off the live chat for 1 second, thumbs it up, and get straight back into it if you're on a phone device. You just got to click on the chat again. But on the live chat, sometimes you have to swipe it across, but you can find it. You can get back in here. Moore is getting overlooked for sure. Look, Patrick Moore definitely could have been into that top 4 for me. Who do you leave out, though? So you got to really pick one, so it's hard. But honestly, I could have Patrick as high as 3rd. I could have Patrick as high as 3rd based off what I'm seeing. That would be the upper limit. And the lowest, I'd say, from what I've seen, like Charles is a bit more crisp, but Patrick tends to have a little bit better shape, a little bit better flow. He doesn't have a pec tear. Like, there's a few advantages for Patrick there as well. So Patrick is beating Joe for sure. I got him 3rd. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I could argue that. I got to go through more of the shots though and break it down. That's that second call out that I was talking about. Walter Martin, who's in the middle, that other guy as well. They both look really good. They've pretty much nailed that call out there. I hope we get a more refined sort of first call out coming up next. Charles is going to be pissed. But James has that density. Yeah, let's go James. Deserve the win. Okay, so it is close. Who do you have winning? Nearly 300 votes already. 51% saying James Hollingshead. 43% saying Regan. Okay, we've got to call out. James, Regan, Patrick, Joseph. Ooh. Okay, Lewis Breed, even though he was in a more central position than Patrick Moore is into the top 4, so maybe he is not being overlooked. We have a 4-man call out. For the love of everything that's good, can we zoom in a bit and try to get these competitors not looking like orange beams of light? Patrick? Oh my god, there's some blur going on. Okay, seems like we're good now. You know what? I thought I liked the way Joe was hitting his front double bicep. I don't think I do. I can see how in a picture up closer, like how it looks so good, but James is winning the front lat for me. Followed by, yeah. Patrick's pretty good on that side chest. Then I'd say probably James. I think Regan's tan is too light. Joe's looking very nice on that side chest as well. Joe's probably furthest away from the camera, so he's got that sort of size, slight disadvantage, which you'll see when I show some of these screen captures. Regan looks like he's deflating a lot. This happens with Regan. When he comes out, he's full. It's like he burns through glycogen so quick or something. Very unusual. Back double, you got James is just peeled, man. And Patrick's got a pretty nice shape too. I think this one could be James's. Regan's not turning. Regan's having some posing issues too. He's not turning on his hamstrings most of the time in the back shots. And James is just steadfast, just hitting them. That's when the blur happened a little bit in the middle, by the way. Happened more before that, but... Even the ab and thigh, James is looking pretty damn good on. Like, you could say he potentially wins that against Regan. Oh, my God. The middle of the screen just went blurred again. It's like, what's going on, man? I don't think this stream is doing these guys justice the way it is at the moment. The lighting's changed several times for several different lineups, so I think it's been some of the worst for the open for the most part. Apart from those zoomed in individuals are pretty good, but... Yeah, I don't think Joe's beating Patrick here. But he does have those strong shots like I've mentioned before, so... What do you guys think of a front lat? Patrick looks pretty damn good there on the left. Regan's just so light there. He's just so light. It's amazing how much Patrick's improved. That's crazy. Regan's just not... He just is not pulling that side chest back enough. So it blurred in the middle again there, that one. I don't know why that one's not loading, for whatever reason. There's a back double, which they're actually getting back to the back double right now on screen. James is just so crisp when he moves into that. And he's harder in the glutes and hams than Patrick. James is on. If we're putting conditioning at a premium, James wins this show. Watching the rear lat spread now on my screen. Geez, James has improved his abs a lot. James looks fresh. His physique looks fresh. I was not expecting this when I saw the first lineup. I think he's gotten better. And Regan has faded. Regan has faded a huge amount. I'm seeing the most muscular now. And Regan looks smaller than he does there. And James looks almost better. I am not kidding. This might be the end of prejudging for the open men. Let's see. No. It's not done yet. They're going to compare, like, I don't know if this is going to be the last call out or second last, but they're doing like a, this is like sort of the second call out, I guess, like the revised second call out. It has Lewis Breed, Charles Griffen, we have John Arthur, and then we have this other guy as well. I haven't got his name, but he's like ultra shredded, tall guy. You can see that side chest there, Regan's just fading a little bit. Just he's like, when Regan doesn't pull that back properly, it's like, I feel like he would just look so much better if he was just able to pull that front elbow back more. Like Patrick's doing a phenomenal job of it. Yeah, Charles is nice and crisp from the back. It's Charles and Lewis Breed on the inside of this one. Yeah, this is an interesting show for sure. I think I have James ahead with Regan in second, but we'll see. So everyone's saying here. Oh my god, why am I getting double audio? It's like it lagged for 1 second, and then it's like, no matter what, I have the audio coming through. Might just refresh this actually, because that's, I need to refresh that. I can't deal with double audio. There we go. That is the end of prejudging. Let's pull up the footage. Let's go over footage from IG. There's going to be a lot of it, and we're going to break this down a little bit further because at times you couldn't always see exactly on point. But let's have a look at IG, baby. We can investigate this together. Let me get rid of that. Let's go here and let's refresh Instagram because that's what it likes. Make it a little bit bigger. Hardy Chupin 1 minute ago. We're not here to talk about Hardy Chupin, but I love the converted. Here we go. Some footage from the show. It looks orange for everyone, hey? Yeah, we get some good footage. I like this. What do we think there? Joe looks pretty good on that most muscular. I like how they allow these clips here, you know? Let's just see that start bit again. Who's looking the best there? I mean, not James's strongest pose, so he gets stronger as he goes to those other ones. You can see when James puts his arms down, he looks way better. I think Regan came out really good, but it just, I don't know why Regan's body does that. He just seems to flatten out. There's Gabriel Zancanelli. He'll be competing tomorrow in the Classic Physique. I may go live for that. I may not. Have to wait and see. Olympia Battles coming up. Patrick Moore. Look at that. He was conditioned. Make no mistake about it. Patrick Moore was conditioned here. Let's have a look at Beyond the Stage TV. Videos courtesy of them. I think RX Muscle are there as well. Final call out. There we go. What do you guys think? I'm just watching this sort of footage for the first time too. I want to watch that again and compare that a little bit more. I think that's some good footage. Front double Patrick's. Oh, we only got to see that for a second. I could have paused that, couldn't I? Yeah. Who do we like there? I think. Yeah, you can see Regan has his glutes in. It's not like Regan came in off, but just didn't have the same pop as James, and even Patrick was really poppy, and James with that side tricep looks crazy. When he goes into the back double as well, looks really good as soon as he hits that shot. James is just a tank. I'm going to pause it when we get to that first shot, I think it was, that was really quick. Front double. This is where James doesn't win, for sure. I think, like, honestly, like Patrick Moore probably wins front double. Front lat spread, James is not quite in it. You can see, breathing a little bit. Gets into it nicely. Oh, side chest, that was the one I couldn't get. Patrick, man, like, I think as well, obviously this advantages Patrick and probably James the most because it's a little bit closer to them. Had this been from the other side, it might look a little different, but here's Joe Palacios. Definitely is improved for sure. How much? You be the judge. Look at James. That's the thing. You'd see that in person and just go, yeah, shit. Look at that. Yeah, this convinces me more. It's maybe not so much that Regan missed conditioning or whatever. James just came in so freaking good. Just going to have a quick glance at your comments. Regan wins. 53% of you actually have James winning. 41% say Regan. 5% say Joe. 1% say Lewis. I should have really put Patrick Moore in there. But they had those four in the middle, so I don't think they're going to have Patrick Moore winning. They didn't move him in at all. None of the other guys got a chance in the middle, so they're telling us this is a show between James and Regan 100%. Here's Charles Griffen, man. See, Charles looked good too. Really good. Then we had Regan. See, this is when Regan first came out, and I feel like this was better. When he first came out, I was like, oh shit. I should have even mentioned that at the start, so it would have been like I was predicting it, but James still has that bursting fullness. You see front double, while it's not his strongest pose, the legs are separated, they have those striations, they're full, they're bursting. It's just when you get like really shitty lighting, it just makes James look like crap, even though he looks phenomenal. So, yeah. That's for bikini final call out. Let's get to some more bodybuilding things. Let's go to RX Muscle because I know they were putting up some things. Here's Joe Palacios. I think this is a different video to the one that Beyond the Stage TV had. They must be in a similar area though, for sure. Yeah, Joe looks pretty good. I think he definitely improved. How much is hard to say, but I think he definitely improved a little bit. I don't know if this is my computer running it through a little slow and it's a little bit like pixely. What are you guys saying in the comments? Love from Nepal. To you and Shally. Hey. Do you know Shally? That's my girlfriend as well, by the way. Or are you just a Nepalese bodybuilding fan? You wanted to beat Nick, bruh. Hey, look, I have no problem with what Joe did and what Joe said. I think it's great what he did and said because I think it made it more exciting. Even if it didn't eventuate into the battle that we wanted between Joe and Nick, it was still good, you know? I think Joe should still go forward with like a lot of belief in himself. He's James Hollingshead, The Shed. Probably not quite as good footage as Beyond the Stage TV. Yeah, see, it's a big difference of a different quality. Yeah, I don't think this is as good. So let's go James. Oh wait, is James tagged here? Let's go to James's profile and go to tagged photos and see if there's anyone else. I think maybe Wings of Strength might post this up. So let's have a look on Wings of Strength. Wrong thing. They not uploaded anything new just recently? They had the men's physique go up very shortly after the men's physique, so nothing as yet. I'm surprised. Tagged. The RX Muscle one's the only tagged one. Let's go to the homepage and see if there's anything. Alright, let's go. At least put that up on the screen for now. Courtesy of Beyond the Stage TV. Shout out to those guys. I just wanted to zoom in because otherwise it is so small on the screen. Alright, let me get to your comments for a little bit here. 53% of you have James Hollingshead winning this one. 41% say Regan Grimes. 5% for Joe Palacios and 1% for Lewis Breed. Sounds about right. And we will be back for finals as well. So make sure you subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding. Click that notification bell button. That way you will be notified when we go live for that one later on for the finals of the 2026 Atlanta Pro. And it will be a good one. And I'll have to figure out when that starts. So we're looking at probably an hour to an hour and a half after the NPC. So that's at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 to 5:30 p.m. I'm guessing. So just say 5:30 p.m. What time is that my time? That's 7:30 a.m. I believe. So that would be... Okay. So we're looking at 3.5 hours it should start. Maybe a little earlier. Run a poll for second. The chat reminds me of Get Big Days. Are people going hard? Okay, let me end this poll. Let's start a freshie. Let's start a freshie, and I can get back to your comments in the meantime as well. If you do want to be noticed, because there are quite a few comments coming through, drop a super chat. I'll try to notice you anyway, but okay, so new poll. Who should place second if James is winning? I think that's a question we want to ask, right? I'll put that if with quotations as well, because we can't guarantee anything, but James, to me, looks like the winner. Let's go Regan Grimes. Let's go Patrick Moore. And let's go Joe Palacios. You know what? We don't even need, because that was the last call out with that, James. Okay, who's placing second if James is winning? That's the question. Regan Grimes, Patrick Moore, or Joe Palacios. Now, Joe, I will say, gets the disadvantage on this one, and Regan probably gets a disadvantage too because they are furthest away from the camera. So it always is going to advantage like a Patrick Moore and a James Hollingshead more. I think James Hollingshead was standing half a step in front of Patrick, so it probably levels out for those two guys, but they definitely have advantage for them. So let's see what comes through. Who should play second if James is winning? Wait for there to be a few hundred votes in there. Pro Jada Beverly. What's up, Jada? There's no way Lewis Breed, his waist is smaller and more controlled than Charles Griffen. No, Charles has it more controlled, but Lewis, I'd say, I suppose like Charles let his hang out at certain stages here, just at certain points. Maybe when he just got a bit excited, but I don't know. Regan is winning, hashtag bodybuilding. When you take the silhouette into account, I mean, that's hashtag bodybuilding. I mean, look, turn off the lights and you see the silhouette of the physique. My meal isn't on tonight. I'm a little congested or something. A little nasally. But yeah, that call out looks good. Let's see if there has been any progression in terms of what is on IG right now. Let's keep a refresh game up. Let's see what we can see. Joe Palacios, we've already seen that one. We've seen that one from Beyond the Stage TV. Doing some great coverage, by the way. That's Zancanelli. Regan. Holiday stuff. Hey, Morgan McDonald Quinton. Natalia Coelho, who sometimes gets in these chats. Natalia, let me know if you're in there now. Okay, there hasn't been too much more or anything really put out at this point. Let's have a look at the Wings of Strength page. Wings. I noticed it doesn't seem like... I wish they had Gilco there. It's always like a different show if Gilco's there. Yeah, there's been a... The content has gone down from what's coming out right now. Let's have a look on the Wings of Strength IG story. Let's see if there's anything. Whoa, they have a lot of stories up. Let's start getting through it. It bothers me that you can't go to the end of these stories in any sort of easy way. Like I'm clicking like crazy right now. Halfway through. Okay, this is 3 hours ago. We're getting to more relevant things now. Okay, 1 hour ago. We can get to things that are relevant here. Looking for that open bodybuilding. It must be coming up. Just imagine it. Just this person who must be on their Instagram must be just non-stop. Just even loading these repost things. Oh, we have no open stuff. All that for nothing. Let's reload their page again, just on the off chance. No more uploads. Okay. Let's go back to RX Muscle. Try Beyond the Stage TV one more time. Oh, this is one of their videos. Shout out Suki and the gang from Beyond the Stage TV. Now that's pretty much all we've got to go off. So let's go back to this one because we watched the other one a million times. Now let me see what you guys... Patrick Moore speaking a lot more attention. This one is one of his best looks ever. Yeah. Patrick Moore looks really good. Any live stream of a show available? Yeah, there is a live stream. The link is in the description if you do want to purchase that. Should be getting a lot more attention. Yeah, Patrick Moore, he really stood out to me. We appreciate your diligence, Xavier. No worries, my man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's much appreciated. But this is some video courtesy of Beyond the Stage TV from the contest. Pretty good video. We get to see a bit more of what's really going on. You can't see Patrick Moore in this one, so that's actually why I liked the other video a bit more, because Patrick Moore looked really, really damn good, and you can see it in the final call out too. There it is. We'll play this through one more time. I'll get to a few of your guys' questions and comments. I love how men's physique division guys all talk shit. They sound like teen girls. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the thing. It's funny though. You got like Ryan Terry, who's like super not like that. Like not like that at all, you know? He seems like personality-wise very, very different. I've really fallen behind on comments here. Mike Cox saying Regan is fourth, people. I'm just going back to some of the older ones. Then I'll skirt back to the most recent. Yeah, I missed a lot of comments. Teen girls is crazy. That's the best part of men's physique. It might be, yeah. Patrick has nailed it. Whereas Tim just joined again. Tim was, yeah, he's in that second call out, like outside of a second call out sort of space. So probably about like 8th to 10th, maybe. I'd have to review it all, but yeah, somewhere probably around that, to be honest. Just hope James wins. Yeah, for me, I have James winning personally. 59% of you guys have James winning. 30% have... Oh, no, that's... Sorry. 59% of you have Regan Grimes in second. I can't remember what the percentages were. On that other one, we've got 53% have James winning. 53%. 41% Regan Grimes. 5% Joe Palacios. And 1% Lewis Breed. I don't understand why judges didn't switch Joe with Patrick. Well, they did put them in there, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't switch them side to side. I don't know why they didn't let anyone else get in the middle. And yeah, switch Joe and Patrick so they can stand next to Regan if that's the battle for second. So, I'm not sure. It was a different head judge. That's part of a reason probably why. It wasn't Tyler or Patrick. Tyler or Steve Weinberger. But yeah, Anyway, when you compete, I might compete again in the future, but probably in a couple of years if I do, to be honest. Had a few things going on in life, so yeah. high quality vids really open the lead James has. Yeah, it does. Just another level of conditioning compared to the others. Yep, 110%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look through IG one more time for you guys. Oops, no, I don't need to do it on that though. Justin Rodriguez there. There's Chris Aceto and his son. Yeah, I don't think there's any more footage up of these guys, but let me click James Hollingshead. I'll check his tagged things. 2 videos here is one. That's just a copy of the other video. Yeah, I think that might be it in terms of coverage. Let's see if James put anything else up. James is locked in. He had his music going. If you want to know James's playlist before getting on stage and looking like that, you see a few of them there. Listen to a lot of Eminem, Lloyd Banks. That's what was locking James in and getting this quality to the stage. So shout out to James Hollingshead. I am Fareed Muhammad Aceto. Regan has better shape and thicker back than James. Whoa, the comments coming in quick. Patrick says Jada. How impressive James has travelled the world and back, and today he might win his Olympia qualifier. You know what? James, this might be the best version of James this year. This or China, like probably one of those two, but probably this one. Probably not China. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. I've been live for over 3.5 hours, and we've got to be back for finals as well. So I'm going to wrap it here. What are you saying? James with this shitty music selection. He hasn't chosen any music. This was from like prejudging when they do the individual walkouts. They don't get a choice in the music. It's that's finals where they do their posing routine where they get the choice in the music. So when are you coming to Nepal? Probably was it? We're going like January. January I meant to, yeah. W Stream Xavier, thank you, my man. It was his facial hair the whole time. Yeah, the facial hair is what won it, to be honest. Looks good. Fear the beard. Fear the beard. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I am going to check out of this one. Make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell button because I will be back for the finals. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. If not, I'll do something else. Greetings from a Mexican brother. I appreciate the Mexicans. I appreciate the Nepalis. I appreciate the Americans, the Canadians, the Brits, the just about everyone I appreciate. Except, no, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, guys, love you, appreciate you, and for me, James Hollingshead is going to win the 2026 Atlanta Pro, but we'll have to wait and see because James has, I thought he's going to win before, and he did not, so we'll have to wait and see, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the wrap-ups and everything coming out from the prejudging as well, and hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Anyway, that's it for this one. Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are